coming in. And I know a couple people are going to be hopping on over the next minute because, you know, Zoom can be kind of tricky sometimes. But thanks so much for taking time out of your evening, everybody. Seriously, I know that it's 7 o'clock or wherever everyone's hopping in from later some places. And so I'm so excited for you guys to just be here and hear about this amazing opportunity. So tonight, we're going to really honor and just respect your guys' time. We're going to start right here. I'm Megan Vilt, by the way, if you guys don't know me. And we also have Mindy and Laura Hunter. She is the inventor and founder of the lash liner and Tori Belle Cosmetics here with us today. So you guys, so honored. It's such a treat. So we're going to talk a little bit about the company and her story and how this all came to be. And I know some of you are here because you heard there's an amazing affiliate opportunity, and we're also going to touch on that as well. But right now, I just really want to take this time to say thank you. And Laura and Mindy, thank you guys so much too. So Laura, I'm just going to have you take it away, girl. Share your story.
Okay, well, oh my gosh, such a big story. I never know where to start. People are just like, oh, talk. I'm like, oh my gosh. Well, I mean, I guess, oh my Lord, that's such a big question. Going back like quite a long time, I just really was not in a fabulous place financially and had just a lot of business problems and things. And during that same time, I was frustrated with kind of, you know, lashes, I suppose. And I don't know if you guys have ever experienced this, but sometimes when you're not doing so great in one place, it just kind of makes you feel better to look better and to do a little shopping and that kind of thing. And so even though it seems kind of silly because I really wasn't doing all that well at the time, I was really excited about the type of magnetic sandwiching lashes that Katie Stoka invented. And so I went and got a pair, and I just couldn't make them work. I just couldn't do it. And I was a hair and makeup artist for 25 years. So I was like, if I can't do this, this is just like weird. And so that's I realized as I was doing that if I put on liner that was magnetic, then the top lash would be just like fine. And I thought, gosh, you know, I wonder if that's a thing. And so that's what started this whole crazy journey, was that like frustration in my car when I was already frustrated and not doing so well. And, you know, kind of looking for something. And I thought, well, you know, I'll try to make it. And I did. And whoa, fast forward quite a ways. We've just gone through so much to get this product here and so much to be able to share it with everybody. And it's just been an amazing, amazing, crazy journey with all of these. I can't even express how ridiculously stunning, amazing, cool, exciting it is to have thousands of people back you up, thousands of like normal, everyday people that you would, you know, they care about, like your friends or your family, but all over the United States say, yeah, I believe that you made something cool, and yeah, I'll do it with you. And yeah, I think that you're trustworthy, and just, it's shocking. I don't even know how to express how grateful and just like humbled and stunned I truly am at all of this, and how just much I love that I get to share it with you guys. I don't know what all of you like. If you have specific questions about the journey and stuff, let me know. But that's in a nutshell kind of where we are now and where we came from.
Awesome. I love that so much, Laura. Thank you. And I love that you I saw a need. I had a big problem, right? Like, let's be honest. I've tried to glue on lashes. I've tried everything, and like, the struggle is real. And so I just think that's inspiring. You had a problem and you came up with a solution and you ran with it. And that's something I really admire about you, is when you set your eye on something, you see it through. And I'm just super honored to be a part of this whole experience. By the way, you guys, I've been using Laura's magnetic liner for over a year now. It is simple. So I'm really excited for you to hear more about the product.
Excuse me while I mess with my phone. It was falling apart.
So you talked about how the company came to be. What you not only have the lash liner, you created Tori Belle. So what made you want to start this amazing affiliate company and add more cosmetics to the industry?
It's kind of a two-part thing. So the first part, okay, you guys, this is gonna sound super weird, and I'm sorry, but it's true. So I'm just gonna tell you the God's honest truth. It's super strange. So when I first invented the liner, I had it on my hand, and I just thought, if it sticks, like at all, because I was using like crazy stuff from the grocery store, right? I was like, in the Hobby Lobby, I was like, if I can make this stick at all, I have got something like amazing. And I just knew how big it was. And I was telling people I was super cocky, and there's like no reason I should have been this cocky, but it really was. And I just really believed that it was the biggest thing since sliced bread. And so when it stuck, I was like, oh my gosh. And then it kind of like really quickly started to freak me out, because I really saw this like future happening that was going to be just a lot of money, to be brutally honest. Like I was like, that's a lot of money right there. And okay, so this is the part that seems weird, and I swear I'm sorry. I'm a very visual person. I've been an artist my whole life. So I'm standing in like Megan's been in my house. So by the sliding glass door in the back, and looking out the window, and I just had this like thought in my head as I was, actually the reason I was standing there was I was making a video of the lashes, and that's what the light was good. And so I'm looking out the window, and I had this thought in my head where I was like, it seemed like this huge funnel was like coming like right on top of me, and like this huge sky, and there's this huge funnel, and it was money. And it was like, oh my gosh, it's just bam, it's coming right here. And it made me really uncomfortable suddenly. So I thought, well, what would make it better, you know? And then I realized, well, okay, it's not just me. They were like, we'll sell it to stores, and we'll sell it wherever. And so then I thought, okay, so off in the distance, you got another funnel, and it's Walmart. And off in the distance, you got another funnel, and it's Ulta or whatever. And it was like, it was really kind of like in my mind looking at one of those storm system things, like you would see in sort of a hurricane, like chasing, or tornado chasing. I'm not even sure which storm it is, but twisters. It was like a bunch of twisters to me, not like the funnel, but like twisters. And that's not a real pleasant like visual, if you can imagine that. And it made me uncomfortable. And so I was thinking, like, what do I do to take them away? Like, I just don't want that. And I thought, okay, how do you take away the twisters? And then it occurred to me that if you just take away the twisters, and because I was thinking in terms of weather, I don't know why, maybe it was like the weather was on or something. I don't know why it made me think of this, but I just thought if you take away the twisters and you let everybody sell it, then it rains instead of everything being sucked into one place. It just rains. And I was like, I would like to make it rain. And I was like, that's perfect, because that's, you know, it's a term that we use to, you know, about sharing money and all that kind of thing. And I thought, okay, we're going to make it rain on everyone. And that was actually my thought process, was like, how on earth do I stop this from being so like greedy and just all about one person and one thing, and share it. And also I had so many friends that even the few people I had told, every single person I told said, oh my gosh, I want to sell it. I want to be involved. And I was like, I can't hire all my friends, and I don't want to leave them behind, you know? Megan's one. And she's like, yeah, I know her. And so I was like, I don't want to leave everyone behind. And so it was just really me trying to figure out a way to bring everybody together, to bring the people that I love with me on this journey, to share, to not feel bad about what I'm doing, to find a way to make making money feel good, and like it's not a bad thing. And I think the best way to do that is to share it with other people and teach them how to do it themselves, and share the product that works, you know. And then, so interestingly, I was actually not in direct sales. Although I did sell rainbow vacuums door to door when I was 16, and I was good at it, just saying. But I always liked the model of direct sales. And I knew there were some things about it that people don't like, and that's why I didn't do it, because like those things existed, but I didn't think it was a bad model. I just thought it was flawed. And I was like, hey, this is like the perfect opportunity to take something I've always thought was cool, but just didn't work quite right, and stick it, you know, in an environment that works for me, and it involves everybody. And it seemed like such a great way to share. and to share the opportunity, to share the product, for everybody to come together. I just thought it was just like the best possible scenario. So that's how we ended up here with a rapidly growing group of awesome people.
I love it. And yeah, I love that. I love your whole analogy. You're like, I'm using other terms, but in the process, you're creating leaders, and you're creating businesses and opportunities. And can I just say, it's so much fun.
It is.
It's so much fun. And so it's just been an amazing ride. And I've seen so many of the people, like you said, that you really love and value and care about in your lives succeeding phenomenally, but beyond their wildest dreams and expectations. So thank you so much for sharing that. And also, you guys, we're going to do a little Q&A at the end after Laura and Mindy share the different pieces of Tori Belle Cosmetics. So if you have questions about literally anything, I mean, Laura's an open book, you guys. You can ask her anything. Feel free to write it down and keep it so you don't lose it. But thank you so much, Laura, for sharing your heart and sharing how your baby got created. I think it's so cool to hear that whole process, every bit of it. And thanks for not holding back on anything.
If any of you guys have ever watched my lives, you'll know I'm really bad at holding back on anything. I was just horrible at it. It's like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I am verbose, and I just, whatever. I don't see any reason not to just let it all out there.
Yeah, I love that. And you guys, there's the products, there's the business. It's absolutely amazing. And like Laura was saying, she wanted to share this with everybody. And so because of that decision, there's an amazing business opportunity, and you can become an affiliate for Tori Belle. And I'm actually going to have, by the way, can you tell us how you came up with the name Tori Belle?
Oh, it's my daughter's names. So I have two daughters, Victoria and Isabel, and they go by Tori and Belle, and Tori's 10 and Isabel is 16, and she drives now, and it's terrifying.
It's so cute, and they love it, and they're so involved. Like when you go to headquarters, they're there, they're working, and it's so awesome.
Yeah, I love Isabel that. Especially. Isabel spent from March of last year until September of this year working in the warehouse, and then she got a promotion, and she's now a support agent. So if you guys get something with my name on it, you'll notice at the bottom it says Belle. It's actually her.
Amazing. They're so sweet too. They're all such a great family. And for those of you guys just joining, hey, I'm so excited you're here. Welcome. Just leading our call, we have the inventor and the founder of Tori Belle Cosmetics and the lash liner, Laura Hunter, sharing her story. And Mindy is an amazing mentor, you guys. We're all going to learn from her and this experience and learn from each other as well. And so, Mindy, will you share about the opportunity in the affiliate program and what that looks like with Tori Belle?
Yes, I will. I'd love to. Okay, first off, I'm really excited to be here. I'm more than blessed to be connected with Megan here. She is a sweet, sweet girl and ready to just dominate and kill it. And she's just the whole package. And I just love you. So there are some frequently asked questions that I get, and I wanted to kind of go over that. But as a mentor, I know that coming into a business, there's a lot to know, a lot to learn. And so what I always tell people is like, you know what? I'll answer your questions. Like if I were to tell you everything right now, it's like I'd be throwing up on you. So come to me with questions. That's what I do. That's what I love. I'm here for you. And we'll just go through it as you guys, because if I tell you everything now, you could ask the same question 3 or 4 times down the road, which is totally fine. It's how we learn. But I kind of wanted to just go over the frequently asked questions that are asked to begin with, which we would all want to know what the comp plan is like. Am I right? Okay, so I wanted to do a little bit of a screen share here and show you guys that.
That's awesome.
And if you guys, and write down your questions as we go through, write down your questions at the end. Like she said, we will do the Q&A. And yeah, we'll just share my screen here. Okay. I'm not sure if this is going to allow me to do it. You guys see my screen now? Does it work? You're muted.
We can't see your screen.
Can't see the screen. Okay. Do the whiteboard. Guys, this is a new computer.
Yay.
Nope, that's not it. Okay. You know what I will do is let's get you guys all added to the chat, and I will send screenshots, and then I will explain it. How's that? I'm not sure how to do this unless somebody can tell me. Let's see. I'll try one more time.
Brenda, do you know the secrets?
Oh, did she get it?
Now? Do you guys see it now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Does it work? Okay, awesome. Okay, all right, so let's go to this one first. Okay, so first off, we have a team document hub. You guys, this is everything. And that's one thing about the team that we've cultivated here. We are all team players. I have about 5 top leaders that help with this Google Doc form, which is everything. When you bring on people into a business, you can get bombarded with questions, right? So we teach our leaders to teach their new recruits and team to use this resource, and it has saved us all so much time. And yeah, it's there. I'm going to encourage you guys to go and just dig into it and learn it. On here is the comp plan. So there's actually videos when you guys sign up. There are videos in the back office that Lara has done, and she, yeah, it's all there. You guys can just go through all the trainings there. You'll get to hear it, but then of course the comp plan. If you've ever been in a direct sales company before, it is the comp plan that you can watch 300, 400, 500 times, and it's like you learn something new every time because there is a lot to it. So I'll just go over like some of the basics right now. When I have somebody come on and they're like Megan, and I know that Megan's going to bring on some rock stars as well, I'm like, okay, your first focus needs to be to bring on 3 people onto your direct, okay, right under you. If you can get 3 people under your direct and then have them keep recruiting, they're called builder legs. You need 3 builder legs at 1,000, and that's going to get you to influencer, which is right here, okay? If you can just focus on that, it'll just all naturally happen. And then influencer is the first rank in the company that you are considered a leader. You get put onto a top leader Facebook group where you get direct contact with corporate, which is really, really nice. And from there, you can just keep growing as you then get your team to just duplicate what you've done, basically, is all you're doing, okay? So recruit. Recruiting is key, and then build up your leaders, right? So with that, you would need 600 in personal sales, and then 7,000 in team sales. And then, like I said, it's 3 builder legs. And at that point, your front line, you get 8%, 5%, 3%, 2% down to level 4, okay? And then over here is some advancement bonuses that you can get, which are very generous of the company. You get some product credits and cash bonuses, which the product credits can be converted. You can get product with them, or they can be converted into travel points, which gets you on the incentive trip, which you guys are all eligible for. It's happening the end of July, and it's the end of May that you have until you can qualify for that. So you guys are all eligible for that, which would be so exciting to get you guys all there. So like I said, there's influencer. I just say, okay, let's focus on that. Don't let anything else overwhelm you. Super simple, just go, go, go. And then once you've hit that rank, all you do is get 3 levels under you to do exactly what you just did, okay? It's all about duplication. So duplicate what you just did with just 3 leaders under you, and it puts you right up to director, which at this point, you're almost at the top of the comp plan. But yeah, this is like upper level. And right here, so when you hit leading influencer, you get what's called generational pay. And this is where you can really start seeing a lot of money into your paycheck. which is awesome. And you get some travel points, okay? So you get up into this upper level and you're getting a lot of that as well. And yep, that's where it really, really, really can start to snowball. So anyway, I've been in other direct sell companies. When I saw this comp plan, I got really excited and just knew that it was doable if you just went in and worked hard and just committed yourself. So any questions with that?
That's so good, Mindy. Thank you so much for breaking that down. I love that. And I'm so glad we got to work, because for anyone who wants to be a business builder in an organization like this, it's so important to understand how you earn. I love it. I love it. That was so perfect.
And not have it be too overwhelming. It's just like, no, it's simple as 1, 2, 3. It really is. Just get your goals set and focus and you'll get there. I have one more thing to share if you're okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's that. Now, if you come over to this other graphic that corporate has created, this shows you your personal monthly sales commission. You will get 25% of all your sales, no matter what, okay? Depending on what sales bracket you hit, you get an additional 5%, okay? We get paid on the 5th and the 20th and the 10th of every month. The 5th and the 20th is on our personal sales. And then the 10th is the additional above the 25%. So above this, and then our downline commissions, which is our big paycheck because it's the 10th. It's all the stuff. So there's that. We have our quick start bonuses, which are super generous of the company to do here. And it's just a way to just motivate us to just work right out of the gate, okay? These quick start bonuses are within the first full 2 months, okay? So if you were to sign up, say tonight, you would have the entire month of January and then, the rest of January, and then you would have the entire month of February and the entire month of March until the end of March to hit these quick start bonuses.
Wow.
So yeah, you 500 in personal sales, you get 50 product credits, and then the mentor bonus. This is when you bring somebody onto your direct and then they hit the 500 in personal sales. You get rewarded for that, for mentoring them, which is awesome. So 1,000 in personal sales is 100 cash bonus, and then 100 cash bonus there as well if you bring somebody on and do that. And these down here are product credits and travel points. So you hit those personal monthly sales, and then you get your product credits. Now, if you are going to convert all of your product credits into travel points to go on the incentive trip, did I mention it was to Cancun, Mexico?
Woohoo!
Laura could probably explain more about that if you want to. Laura, just take notes and you can just go on with it. But product credits here, everything converts times 20. So 30 times 20 is 600, all of that. And then above 3,000, if you do it more than 3,000 in a month on personal sales, every dollar will convert to 1 point. Right? Is that how that works?
Yes.
All right. And then we have our advancement bonuses, which you hit these ranks within the first 3 full months, first 4 full months, 5 and 6 full months. Up to influencer, you're getting all this right here too. So you as an affiliate and then you as a mentor, you're getting rewarded as well. So super, super exciting stuff, you guys. If you really look at that and like figure it out, and as you go along, it's kind of exciting to be like, oh yeah, and figure it all out, and it's fun. It's way fun. So it really is motivating to just go for it.
Yes, and you guys, I know that we're touching on everything today, so you guys can get a well-rounded image of what this is, so you can make all the choices. So know that whoever invited you on here today is going to follow up with you and answer more questions one-on-one too. That was so good. It's so exciting. I love incentive trips. They're my favorite.
Definitely what motivates me for sure.
And I love that for helping people that you're mentoring, you also get rewarded because it's all about camaraderie and building teams, you guys. It's so cool. Did you have anything else that you wanted to share about the comp plan or bonuses and how we get paid and things like that? I know also guys, spoiler alert, Mindy is doing a huge training to really dive in deep with this compensation plan tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock as well. So if you have more questions about that, that's happening.
Yes, there are some things that my team and I do to stay connected, because we all know that staying connected and being consistent are the two most important things you can do in direct sales. So we do weekly Zoom calls every Tuesday morning. For Pacific time, it's 9 o'clock. Mountain Standard Time, it's 10 o'clock every Tuesday morning. If we have another time zone, let me know. Eastern Standard Time is 11, 12 is, no, that's Eastern. Central, 11. You're testing me. I think I got it. So there's that. So then those are recorded and added to our Google Doc form so that you can go back and catch the replay. If that time doesn't work for you, you for sure get to see it. We send out weekly emails, okay? And that's just a way to get connected, to share some value, to share some exciting things that are coming up in the company, things like that. So that's really important to me. And I just love that part of it, because it's, you know, we started and we were able to be very just one-on-one with people. Well, that quickly changed because of how fast the growth has been in this company. So I could kind of share a little bit about my experience that kind of got me hooked, and
Yes, please.
share about that. So I was at a convention, and I was with another direct sales company at the time, and I liked it. I didn't love it. I was in that space where I was like, I'm doing this because I have a team that's counting on me, and yes, it makes money, but I didn't feel fulfilled. Like I was like, I just felt like there was something else. I didn't know what it was. And so I kind of was like down about it most of the time. I was just kind of like, it was a drag to work. And I don't like to work. It's like, I want to wake up and like just be obsessed with what I'm doing. And I didn't have that. I had it at one point, but I didn't have that anymore. And so met a friend at one of these conventions, and she comes up to me and she's like, Mindy, and she just pulls the lash right off her eye. And I was like, what is that? And she's like, magnetic eye. I was like, why has nobody thought of this? And she's like, she just like couldn't tell me fast enough. She's like, it's patent pending, it's da 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 da. And I was like, well, what's the company called? And she's like, oh, Lash Liner. And I was like, okay. I'm like, do you have some right now that I can buy from you? Like, I want this stuff, you know? And she's like, no, I don't. This is my only set. But she went ahead and drew a line on the back of my hand and let me see the lash, and it worked. And I was just like, I was at this convention promoting this other product, and I was just like, I'm done. This is my new thing. Like, I just knew that this is what I wanted and what I'd been praying for. And so I like couldn't get home fast enough, ordered a set of lashes or two. I signed up as an affiliate for Lash Liner because that's what I do. I have an identical twin sister. Her name's Mandy. So we're Mindy and Mandy, and we've been building our brand. We just find beauty products that are revolutionary, exciting, and we just create videos about them and throw them out on social media. We're on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And so I just knew, I was like, I'd started researching it, and there wasn't a lot out there. And so I wanted to meet Lara first off. I was like, she's incredible. I just knew it. And so my friend, we had an opportunity to fly to Seattle because I live in Utah. And she's like, hey, we're going to go meet Lara. And I was like, I'm totally in, let's go. And so we flew out there and we got to spend a couple of days with her. We actually did some filming, which was very exciting. And I absolutely loved it, loved her heart. Now my situation is, I was in this direct sales company, and I knew one more rank, I was going to have to sign this contract that like married me to this business, right? And my sister and I were never, ever, ever going to sign a contract. Like, we have lost contracts because we weren't going to sign. Like, we're Mindy and Mandy. We're not any of these other companies, right? And we've just always stuck to that, and that's always been our brand, like what we were going to do. And so I had a question for Lara. I was like, Lara, at what point in your company or in your company are you going to require in that contract? And she's like, I'll never make you sign that contract. Like, I love you, and I love you even more. Like, you get it. She's like, I want you guys to be true influencers. And I was like, yes, you get it. Like, thank you. Like, now you could just go preach this to the world. Like, this is exactly what needs to happen. And you know, it's like, what, you know, I get the question, what attracted me to this? And first off, it was I just knew revolutionizing, patent pending, a beauty product. Let's be real. Like, this beauty is number one in the industry right now, and it's projected to go even more. So it's just everything about it. It was just those green checks on everything. I was like, yes, 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 yes. I'm totally in. Let's go. I just knew, and I didn't like just 100 miles an hour forward. Here we go. So anyway, it's been really, really exciting, and it's been quite a ride. Pretty exciting stuff. So I have more to talk about, but first I wanted to just open up to Q&A before like I said, I just give you guys everything, and I want to answer your questions. So if you guys do have any questions, I would love to get to know you on here. You'll have to unmute yourself because I have it set where you guys are already muted when you hop on.
I do have a question. So suppose that if I sign up for this program and if I, tell other people using social media or just word by mouth, how do I track that how many people's coming through my channel so that I can get a credit that, okay, I'm doing a great job or, where I am. How do you track that? If I tell 5 people about Tori Belle and they're coming because I educate them and they're coming to your website and buying this stuff, how I will get a credit? Is there any way that you track it out that 5 people purchase Tori Belle under Priya name or somebody else name? Like, is any way that you keep track or I keep track?
Yeah, so when you sign up, you will get your own link. This link is under your social, under everything, like it's all connected to you. So when you talk to somebody about the opportunity, you always want to give them what's called a call to action, and it's you sending them your link. So when they click your link, you can either decide to purchase from your link or sign up.
Okay.
Does that answer your question?
Yes, it did. And I just wanted to share my little story, like I was not believing about any like magnetic eyelashes, but once I was in Bahamas for Miss US World International, I mean, I won that title, but the makeup artist, we got a goodie bag from Tori Belle, from Laura, and the eyelashes looks amazing, and we tried it, and actually I kept that eyelashes for 2 days in that humid weather. I just wanted to try that how long it can stay even if the weather is humid, and it did. I mean, like, the application is just amazing, and I love the product, and it makes your eye pop up. I just love everything about that eyelashes, and I ordered recently few of them, but it is amazing product and it work. So
yes, it is. Okay, well, thank you. Let me know if you have any other questions. Is there anybody else that has a question?
I have a question. This is Chelsea, by the way. I have a question about the safety with magnetic stuff being close to your eyes. Has that ever come up, or is there any studies?
Yeah.
I can totally answer that. Hi, Chelsea.
Hi.
So yes, there's tons of studies. So there's 2 different magnets that are near your eyes. One is iron oxide, which is a magnetic particle, and the other is rare earth magnets. The thing that most people are allergic to if it's magnetic is nickel. So there's no nickel in any of our products, so you don't have to worry about being, well, I mean, you could be allergic to almost anything, but it's very, very unusual for anybody to be allergic to rare earth magnets, and we don't put any nickel in there. Iron oxide is actually impossible to be allergic to because iron is in your body. If you're allergic to iron, it will literally kill you. So you don't have to worry about allergies to the actual metals. There's no damage that can happen to your eyes. Our iron oxide is synthetic, which means there's no way to get hard metals or anything into it. So there's no way it can rust or damage your eyes or anything like that. You don't have to worry about it. It's it's no different than if you get eyeshadow in your eye, you'd rinse it out. There's nothing. It's actually the only FDA approved black eye colorant. It's so safe. It's actually edible. It's what's used to color black licorice. So no problems at all. Just having the magnets themselves near your eye is fine. There's no damage. Actually, magnets are good for having on your skin. They increase blood flow. So there's not only are they not unhealthy, but some people believe they're actually better for you to increase the blood flow of your eyes. So no, there's no safety issues whatsoever. The absolute only safety issue is you should never wear anything magnetic, not even nail polish, jewelry, nothing magnetic ever into an MRI machine. You're also supposed to not wear any makeup at all. So that's the only ever so slight safety issue, but we've never ever once in hundreds of thousands of orders had any issue. And we've had it looked at by MRI nurses and numbers of doctors and optometrists and ophthalmic surgeons, and everybody has agreed it's totally fine.
Okay. And then I had another question about being in the wind. So, and I don't know that they're actually the Tori Belle line, but I have heard other reviews that when you're in a lot of wind that they'll fly right off.
No, they don't. Ours don't. So we have the two brands, Lash Liner and Tori Belle, and I only mention that because there's an awesome video. Toddy Westbrook is a very, very famous, one of the top two makeup bloggers vloggers, I guess, in the United States. And she did one of the very first videos reviewing our product, and she used a Dyson hairdryer on it, and it didn't come off. But since then, if you just look through all the different, it scared me to death, by the way. I was like, what an evil thing. And I was like, no. I mean, didn't realize they'd stay on that well. But we have tons and tons of video. People in powerboats, in convertibles, people go in wind tunnels on them, the thing with the money machines. They stick their head, Julie, one of our people, she stuck her head in corn and rolled around. I mean, it's just like, people do all sorts of super crazy things. They don't come off. The cheap knockoffs do, because they're cheap knockoffs. Okay. Ours do not. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah. It's really nice. It's still longer. Like I personally tried on by the way, my name is Priyanka. I tried on myself in a humid weather in Florida for 2 days, and it just stay on. It's super cool.
That's so good. And Laura, you actually mentioned too, anytime and Mindy was talking to me about this earlier too, because there are so many companies who have seen Laura's invention and have wanted to replicate it. Because when there's such a great thing, everyone wants to get in there. And the quality of these lashes is something that really sets the bar. And I think that's something that really sets, one of the things that sets this company and this product apart from every other. So that's funny. I didn't know all that about the wind tunnel. Those are really good questions, Chelsea.
Oh, there's so many funny videos that are just fun to watch. I'm sure Mindy's seen about 1 million of them, but they're super fun to watch.
I've done a few. We were driving down the road and my husband's like, you should stick your head out the window. So we were going like 30 miles an hour and I stick my head out the window and then I look and it's still there. And then we go 40. I'm like, 60 miles an hour. We were good. I had to use a lash and I didn't wear the anchors. And I wanted to show you guys the product so we can get to that. And then also another frequently asked question that I get is what comes in the kit. So I've got everything here that I want to show you guys real quick. But for the first, so I've been wearing these since it would have been May because I started with lash liner. And so what is that? 7 months now, 8 months. The first 5 months, I never wore anchors just because I was like, I don't need them. And now I do just because I like that it does sandwich them closer to my natural lashes. And not that I still need, like some days I still don't, but I didn't. And like I have yet to lose a lash. Like I have not. And I've done like the big swing at a place called Lagoon. You get pulled way, way, way up there and then they let you go. And I was all harnessed in. My little boy like had talked me into going, and so I'm like, okay, I'll be a cool mom, you know. And so I get all harnessed in, and my husband's like, your lashes, right before they like take me up, and I was like, oh. And then I'm like, no, like I'll sacrifice these things. We're taking these to the test. And I get done, and he comes running up, and he's like, they're still there. They're still there. I'm like, of course they are. So anyway, they're way cool. They really are. They're awesome. And I didn't have anchors that time. So do you guys want to see what's in the kit real quick?
Yes. So that's what you got.
So right now, you can get the kit for $99, and that goes until the end of the month. There is a special that Lara has done, and it's $27, but you don't get any product with it. So that's important to know. You just get the 3 month. So that's more for somebody, you guys will probably want the product if you can. There it is, that option. But it's more for somebody that might have bought the lashes from an affiliate and then thought, oh, I might like to sell these. So then they just buy the $27 one. So do what you can. And I will show you real quick. So I just grabbed 3 of the most, I won't even say popular right now because I didn't grab Wonder Lash and that is the most popular. But 3 of the most, I guess, common, the ones that Laura started with first. So first off, we have the 9 to 5. So it's just more of like just a natural look. Kind of side by side so you can see.
Mindy, is there a way to like remove your shared screen so we can get a bigger screen of you sharing the goods?
Sure.
And you guys, there's 2 ways to have a relationship with these products. You can be a customer and purchase through someone that you know, an affiliate that you know and love, or you can become an affiliate yourself and start this opportunity. And so Mindy's going to show you the really cool kit that comes with that.
Yes. Okay, so these are the 9 to 5s. You guys can see those.
I love it.
The next size up would be the Wonder Lash, which I'm actually wearing. You guys can see right there. So Wonder Lash is next, and then Ladies Night. So
I have those on.
Oh yeah, that's.
You guys can see them side by side here. The new packaging, they did get switched around. So that's why they're not that way, but yeah. And then we've got the Selfie. These are
Wow.
ones. And then that's compared to the Ladies Night, so you guys can see.
If you guys have ever seen a photo shoot of me on my Facebook page, I'm wearing Selfie in like every event, every shoot. That's my go-to. And then during the day, these are the 9 to 5s, if you can see my face.
Okay. Okay, so with all of the lashes, you get what's called anchors, and that's these things up here. And they just go, once you put the liner on, let it dry, do 2 coats of the liner, and then you just attach the lashes on. And I can get up real close and you guys can hopefully see that there are magnets on there. Every lash has 6 magnets, and most everybody will trim 1 magnet off. Some of my customers will trim 2, some don't have to trim any if you've got the bigger eyelids. So once you've trimmed it to fit your eye, then you just put them on, and then you can take these little anchors and then just put them under. You're good to go. They're awesome. So there's those 3. And then you get the liner, which comes like this. And you just pull it out. It's liquid eyeliner. And you just put it right on your lash line. Okay? 2 coats. First coat needs about a minute to dry, and then the second coat, another minute, 30 seconds in between minute type of thing. And then we've got the brow kit. It's smudge proof and waterproof. And it looks like this. You get the 3. These are still
Wow.
right here. And then you have your gel, and then you have your brush in here as well. So, has anybody used a brow kit before?
Yes, I love it. Yes.
This product, I love it. I've tried a few different brands of the brow stencils because it's actually kind of a new idea. And what I love about Tori Belle's is that it truly is smudge proof and waterproof. Like other people will claim that theirs is, it's not. If you go ahead and just put like a line of this on the back of your hand and then give it a good 30 seconds to a minute and go like this and just try to wipe it off like it's going nowhere. So awesome stuff there. So then you also get the Shake It Off, which is a 2-step oil-based makeup remover. Now to get the liner off, the liner is smudge proof and waterproof, which is awesome, okay? Because people worry, and you'll want to explain this to people, they worry that like it's gonna run, okay? We don't want our liner to run ever. It's always an annoying thing that can happen, especially if you live in a humid area, right? Where you've already attested to that, it goes nowhere, right? So to get it off, you need a good oil-based makeup remover. So that comes in the kit as well. This stuff is amazing. I've tried other brands as well, and nothing even comes close to this. So that's that. And I think you actually get, Laura, let me know, do we get the metallic, non-metallic tweezers with it too?
Yes. Yep. Yeah, it comes with applicator tweezers for the anchors and the lashes.
Okay. And then
Yeah, of course, regular ones are magnetic, and so that you try to put them on, you pull them right back off.
and then we also get 3 months of the back office fee, which is
it comes with 3 months of your website, back office, and training. We have really, really extensive training, you guys, and it's just growing and growing and growing, which is unlike most companies. Everybody says they have training. Everybody has some product training, some commission training, but we're really doing everything we can to hold your hands and be there for you and make sure you have all the skills you need. So we have training on how to use every platform on social media. We have training on how to run your business day to day. We have training on how to use social media and marketing as like paid marketing tools. We're putting together training on third-party vendors like eBay. We have training on parties. Mindy does one of our trainings, and Jonette with her. We have training. We're putting together trainings from all of our top leaders to see how, so you guys can see how every leader trains their people and choose from all these different methods. We have a huge training academy, and it's just growing. And we also have some really like in-depth technical trainings, and we have our trainers do lives. Every trainer does a live every other week, so you guys can interact with them, ask them questions, and keep learning.
Yes, thank you. Any other questions?
One thing that I saw today, and I'm so excited to be on here with all you guys too, because I'm still learning about how the amazing opportunity works. But one thing that I saw today was that we are very involved with cancer research, and can you talk a little bit about that partnership or what that looks like?
Yeah, we're actually still working together, working out all the legalities of putting together a charity, because so there's different ways that charities run. One way that charities run is the most normal way is that you pick a